Weathering the weather with Ed. Sometimes he's cranky, sometimes he's goofy, but he's always got a joke. Before I met him, I said meteorology. Hey, guy, that's not for me. But now I'm weathering the weather with Ed.
Fans, there we are, way in the control. All right, I want to interview. My name is Ed Cohen. This is that Nick? This is Niki.
Hola.
Hello, Niki.
Hello.
And so our two. Unbelievable. I'm sorry. All right, we have two geniuses. This is Bill Montague of Montague, and Montague. Bill owns a. May I touch? Bill owns a
gallery in Concord.
Strangely enough, its name is Montague Gallery.
Yeah.
Now we have Jerry Hurley.
Jerry
Let's
Hurley.
give Jerry.
Thank you very much.
Jerry is from Hurley and Hurley.
He's a very famous
It's a privilege
pianist.
to be here because I've seen you on YouTube.
I'm obscene? What?
And when I got the invitation, I was impressed. Oh,
You weren't.
What he could say was.
Gag me with a spoon, Jerry.
Well, I'm going to start off with a
Excuse
poem.
me, I didn't introduce you yet.
You didn't.
Not yet.
You didn't already.
We're going to do, we were supposed to, but somebody can't follow directions,
Go ahead.
Bill.
Go ahead.
Bill has written poetry, and Bill will be doing that. And then Jerry, who apparently can follow directions, we put a lot of potatoes, right? He, slur there.
oh well,
Sorry.
he said that because I'm an Irish citizen. Yeah. And,
You are? I didn't know
It's
that.
sort of a cliche, but that Irish eat a lot of potatoes. No, actually, it's true.
Actually, fresh
How's the
fries.
famine? All right, so Jerry is going to be singing and playing, right?
Yes, and one of the things I was telling Ed was that there are a lot of songs that are written about the weather. So,
Right.
as you'll see.
Or here, actually. And Jerry will sing them. The song has a weather in the title.
Well, the first song is called Singin' in the Rain, so that's...
Barbara Walters would do it. He'd be singing in the Wayne.
Uh,
Daffy Duck. No, Bugs Bunny. I just like to say that for Boston, that's through yesterday, the month is actually a total of 11 degrees below normal, which is basically normal.
Really?
For the year, it's 584 degrees below normal, which is quite the only part of the world which was below normal so far in 2014 was the Eastern North America. Everybody else. This month we've had one heating unit and cooling 182. Normal is none. And cooling normal is 187. So basically one normal.
yeah, interesting.
And thank you. And the season heating has been one. By the way, the season starts July 1st and goes through June 30th. And for the season, we have 340 cooling. That's for air conditioning, and the normal is 346. So that's very normal. And last year at this time we had 373, so a little bit warmer.
Wow.
Thank you. A little more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
you heard the man. Wow.
Well, you really know your stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm reading it. That's why I know it.
Numbers right
I'll
there.
drink to that, Jerry. All right. Ooh. This is great. What are you doing here? Okay. Thank you, Jerry. Enough of that. Boom, boom. All right. Thank you. Where's Ed McMahon? Oh, and I'd like to announce that one of my sponsors, Bijou Jewelers, actually it's Boston Bijou, they're having a sale. It's called Christmas in July, not Xmas, all right? 20% off store-wide. You get the door for 25% off, all right, because there's a little trouble with it.
Wow.
Oh, and we're thinking of a Hanukkah in August sale.
How much the husband get off?
Well, after you buy something, it's quite a bit.
Yeah.
All right, so... why don't we just do it? No, today we get to it. We're going to do. Did you see what time this thing started?
No.
3 minutes to. Let's say 5 to.
Okay.
All right. We're going to do weather of Iceland. I know you all love that. But first, let's start at a low point. Bill,
You're going to start with me.
I'll start with Bill.
It's not
Bill,
very nice.
so tell them what you sell in your store. You know, what do you do?
Well,
Thank you, Bill. That's quite enough. Now, what do you sell?
I sell artwork, and I sell little figurines.
Let me translate that for the
Little
people who are from
figurines.
New England. That's art, not
How do you
art.
get over his voice?
Thank you.
Keep
They
talking.
sell little figurines that are made in Concord by the Peterson family called We Forest Folk. They sell them all over the country. And that Peterson is 96 years old. Started when she's 50. Her son and her daughter are in their 60s. And they've been at this for 40 years.
It's a youth movement.
That's my main thing I sell over the internet all over the place. Then I publish my own books. I write poetry.
He writes poetry.
And I wrote and published a little mouse book.
Yeah, it's a bestseller.
Yeah, the mice
11,000 copies of this book.
Gosh, how did you sell 11,000 copies?
How did I sell them? Well, they stand behind the counter and people come in.
All right, thank you, Bill. All right, moving along, Bill.
Then I published a Concord Guidebook.
Yeah, this is not Concord, New Hampshire, folks. It's
Concord Guidebook,
Massachusetts.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I
How
sold
much is
about
that hawk for?
$3,600.
It sells for
$3,600.
$3,600.
Oh, I sold 3,600 of them. So
Excellent. Got a lot of families.
$15.95 for that.
A lot of families.
And then
buy
just
that.
recently, I wrote and took Emerson's essay on self-reliance and put it into simple words. And that took about several months to do that. That's one of his best essays, according to me.
Well, you're the authority.
Right. Then
Do you take time out to eat?
we have eat.
What do you
What's
got?
that?
Oh, we have music. Music.
Well, I have a
joins
little
our-
poem here I thought I'd start with. Music joins our hearts together like nothing else in this world can ever do.
I agree.
You wonder why I'm bald. Look at this. I see a long life. Boom, boom. I see a long life, Bill.
By the way, I happen to frequent Bill's store, and it's great location, 10 Walden Street, right in the
He's
heart
been
of
there.
town.
I've been there
He
with the
scared
bride.
most of the customers
Say a
away.
few words. No, I didn't. I was hawking this stuff.
He'd go out on the sidewalk, says, "Come on, we're having a sale." And then when they get in the store, he'd usher them out again.
No, I don't.
I think I got 7
So-
customers
no,
in and lost 3.
That was the guy who wouldn't buy anything. All right.
All right.
You want to read a poetry here?
Sure.
Why don't you
read
do
a
the two
poetry?
that you guys were going to do together?
Boy,
Then
we got a
we'll get
poem
to
we're going to
some-
do together, right?
Then we'll get to
What are we
some
doing?
talent.
You have yours copy?
I think I
Here it is. Okay, here's
Let's do the Muppets.
this is
What is this?
here's a poem called Friendship. We're going to read it together.
Wait a minute. I
All
just
right.
want to preface this by saying, get a hanky out. 'cause
Get a
this is-
hanky
this
out,
is
okay.
brutal.
No.
Now, you start by reading the yellow part,
done
and I
that?
start by
Alright.
reading the black.
All right,
Sounds
this is
good.
called Friendship. Go ahead.
Friendship.
All right. Have you ever noticed how a great friendship can be destroyed by becoming a relationship?
Relationships become burdened with the common problems that friends sideslip.
Friends are chosen and last as long as they agree.
Relationships are tested every moment of every day.
Friends remain aloof from the day-to-day problems of life.
Relationships, by their very nature, expose the raw nerves of the parties involved.
Friends enjoy the golden moments of life when we are at our best.
Relationships require a complete commitment by both parties.
Friends need no commitment and enjoy total freedom.
Relationships mean sleeping together.
Friends go home to sleep and are not kept awake by snoring.
Right.
This is a family show here. What do we? You got another one?
family
you wanna do?
poem.
You have another one?
Sure.
What is this? It's
Here's
like
one.
it's like the running joke on the Muppets.
Here's one called investments.
What? You see another slur?
This is
You
a
see that?
investment. This is a
What does he work for himself? Go ahead.
investment. The best investment you'll ever make in your is. Well, let me start over again.
No, you're doing fine.
The best investment you'll ever make in is your reputation. It'll see you through the hardest times and promote the best of times. Here's one called love. When you give love away, your investment will earn compound interest forever. You must know that about your wife, your beautiful.
Yeah, there she is. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give her a hand.
Sure.
All right, Jesus. You're killing me over here. All right, go ahead. What do you think, Mary, huh? Say something. A little louder. Go ahead, she says. Get out. All right, one more.
This is called a generous person.
I'm from Brooklyn, a generous poison.
Generous
Go ahead.
poison.
Generous poison. Go ahead.
Generous person will never be poor, for the wealth is not in money or possessions, but in the heart of gold.
I like platinum because I think platinum more.
Here's one for a seamstress.
I said one more. Oh, go ahead.
This is for a seamstress.
A
It's called a
thread?
thread. Each of us is a single thread woven by love into a tapestry of relationships called life.
I'm going to cry. Or is that to have a
Right.
stomach
You
trouble?
bring a handkerchief with you.
Wait a minute.
Here's one about love.
We thought you did one already.
Falling in love is like jumping in the ice-cold ocean water. It's impossible to describe the feeling, but you know it when you're in it.
Why are you looking at me when
Right.
you do it? You should be looking at Nikki when you do
Fell in
this.
love with your bride, you must know what it was like. Like
So
jumping
long
in
ago, I have
ice-cold
no
water.
clue what the heck it was. It was lonely in Buffalo.
How about a challenge?
Yeah, go ahead. One more.
Okay.
I can't take it.
Many of us are strengthened by the challenges we face. Our struggles bring out the best in us. In the end, you must thank those who opposed us, for unknowingly they made us great. Right?
You're looking at
Challenge
me.
make you
I'm a
great.
challenge maker. All right. Thank you. Let's give him a hand. All right.
Hey.
All right. All right. And it's Don DeLuise to go.
All right. Now I take time for Jerry to play some music.
Very
All right. So now.
Very thoughtful.
Oh, knock it off, will you?
Well, he pays me.
Hit me with a spoon, buddy. All right. Now we have Gerald Hurley. You've heard?
Yeah, my real name is Gerald.
Is it really?
Yeah, but
How do you
everyone
spell?
calls me Jerry.
Except your
Oh,
wife,
his
right?
friends calls us Jerry.
My mother calls me Gerald.
Well, what do you expect? Your mother's still with us?
No, but she used to.
She what?
She used to call me Gerald.
She comes back at night, right?
Gerald.
Gerald? Oh, then you knew you were in trouble, and then your father goes, leave the boy alone.
That's right.
All right. Gerald will now sing and also play the, what do you call it, keyboard?
Well, this is a keyboard. Actually, I usually play the piano, and I sound much better with a piano. But this is a keyboard, and you know, we do what we can on this budget.
We have no budget. All right. Well, wait a minute. Hey, from what you're getting paid, don't complain. All right, so...
Your wife told me the check is in the mail.
yeah, it got lost. Oh. It's in the Afghanistan mail. Don't expect to see it. What is your background?
Okay. Well, I started to. Well,
playing with your
I
mother.
started to play the piano when I was 4,
That's last
Wow.
week.
4.
and I haven't stopped, and I'm not tired, so I still play.
Did you play this on your wedding night?
There are lots of
This is a
songs.
family show.
There are lots of songs about the weather, and so I'll play one.
Wait a minute. You didn't answer my question.
Oh, what's
Did
that?
you play this on your wedding night?
No.
I can't remember.
That's what I thought. Jack, yeah,
There
like
was-
Bob Hope. You're reading my...
No, there was a lot going on.
Wait a minute. No, what is your background? No, seriously, what's your background?
He's a teacher.
You were a music teacher?
He was an English teacher.
Are you ready?
No.
Oh, no,
You
I
graduated
no,
from
I
high
was.
school. I'm trying to...
No, I'm retired now, but I was a teacher. I didn't teach music. It's always been my
Sideline.
sideline, my what do they say?
Avocado?
Avocation.
Avocation.
Avocation. Avocation.
You taught English.
That's it, yeah.
No, but where did you teach?
In the town of Burlington, in a middle school.
Burlington, Vermont, huh?
No, Burlington,
Burlington, Mass.
Massachusetts.
Okay.
I taught 8th grade kids and enjoyed it. It was great.
Kids didn't. You just
But I always played music and played different places.
do you do this professionally or unprofessionally?
Well, right now, no, I have a job playing. Yeah, I do. And they
Well, don't
pay,
tell us where you play.
they actually pay me. Yeah. Well, you know what?
Gee, that's something. Wouldn't you wish you had that
Hey,
going
you
for
know.
you? Where do you play?
But here's the thing. Well, right now, I just play in my own town.
Which is Concord.
Yeah, Concord, Mass.
Massachusetts.
And I
Is it really?
play at the council. No, I
On
play at
Angel.
a place called Concord Park. I talk about music, and then I play, like I'll talk about a composer and play his music, Gershwin,
Or
something
Bobby
like that.
Darin.
These are
Bobby
older
Darin.
people. And he gets them
Yeah.
singing along with them, too.
Yeah.
We did
So-
today.
But where is the Concord Park? I don't know where it is.
Well, if you know the town, it's behind the train station.
That
West
oh,
Con- West
oh,
Concord.
West Concord,
West
not the one in
Concord.
Concord. See, sorry,
West
folks.
Concord.
West
Yeah.
Concord is a
Yeah.
section of Concord, but they want to be apparently
It's
different.
west of the center.
Yeah. Well, Route 2 divides the town, and
Yeah.
one side is called West Concord, and one side is called Concord.
That's for the people in Honolulu who watch this. They want to know about this.
That's right.
You never know. They might be interested.
We're not in Honolulu unless they go
How
to
do you
Europe.
know?
Route 2, the Mohawk Trail.
Yeah.
Now,
All right.
do you want me to play the song now?
No, I
or-
just thought we'd continue.
Well, you gotta
Kibbutzing.
keep
All right.
You gotta
That's,
keep it around.
that's a kosher word for you, kibbutz. What are you gonna play?
You'll hear it. You'll know when he starts playing it.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling! I'm happy again. I'm laughing out at the clouds. I didn't rehearse.
Well, no, you could not tell. Okay, Jerry is a professional. He doesn't get paid that often. But go
I'm
ahead.
singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling! I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. I'll walk down the lane with a happy refrain. I'm singing, just singing in the rain.
I noticed that every song ends with this. I mean, what?
Well, here's an ending.
Who was the guy who did that in the movie? Gene Kelly. He just turned over, by the way.
Oh,
Gene
this.
Yeah.
Well, Gene Kelly didn't have a great voice either, but I obviously practiced, which I should have done.
No, because you're a professional. Are you?
I don't know.
All right, let's give him a hand for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Here's a little advice for you. Never play that again.
Is the check in the mail?
What?
The check is in the mail.
The check is in the mail.
Yeah, it went to Moscow.
Moscow.
Putin will be pushing it over.
Yeah.
All right.
How about another poem?
Well, enough of me.
No, I got to get another song in here. Well, you were a hog, you know. We got to get this.
You have to look out for yourself.
We got to
in life, you know what I mean?
We got to do a little weather.
I'll give you
looking
a
out for
choice.
you,
Maybe you could call in. I could do Foggy Day in London Town.
That was the day you bumped into me?
Yeah.
Or I can do April Showers. What do you think?
Let's take a vote. The young lady in the back. What do you want?
All right.
I'm sorry, she's been overruled. I don't know.
Foggy Day in London Town by George Gershwin
Wow.
Ira's brother.
and his brother.
Ah.
A foggy day
In London.
in London town. It had me low and it had me down. I viewed the morning with alarm. The British Museum had lost its charm.
Say it here.
How long, I wondered, could this thing last? But the age of miracles, it hadn't passed. Suddenly, I saw you there. And through foggy London town, the sun was shining everywhere.
These must be related. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, you know.
See,
you're
that-
Bobby Darin sang
That I practiced.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, Bobby Darin sang that.
Well, I was wondering.
He also did Berkeley Square.
Yes.
Do you know Berkeley Square?
I don't have the music with me, and there are a
Hum it.
lot of words, so I really need the music. And anyway, Berkeley Square doesn't really have to do with the weather, and this is called weathering.
Weathering with Ed,
Well, that
right?
didn't bother Bill here, so don't worry about it.
Well, I was all wet when I came in.
You know.
You know, you wore this tie the other day. Do we have to? Can I tighten that?
The only
for
one
you?
I have.
Oh, okay, it's a clip-on. All right, what do we got now?
Oh,
Y'all
it's
get
a-
up, Murray, because it doesn't
it's
get
a
any better
tattoo,
than that. What?
actually.
You do?
Yeah, it's a tattooed on my skin.
Speaking of skin, you know, you make me look with a full head of hair, pal.
Can I read another poem?
Yeah, I was going to say, all right, this one is for cat lovers.
No, this is
Flowers.
called Cut Flowers.
Which reminds me, the guy who Floral Arts, one of the sponsors, he came here without any flowers.
Really?
I kept pointing. Now, if he had brought something. Go ahead.
So one night I went over to Lexington and ate in the Lemongrass restaurant. You ever ate there?
You did.
Yeah.
No.
So on the way home that night,
Is this a joke?
I wrote this poem. It came
Oh,
to
all
me.
right.
It's called Cut Flowers. Now the flowers are on the table. I said, I honor you and thank you for being present at my evening meal. You were my only company. I gently touched you to let you know I was aware of your presence. Your beauty filled the restaurant for all to see. Some speak over you and make you feel unnoticed. I honor you for your presence and thank you for being my guest. Your life is short, I know, but what you lack in time, you make up for in beauty. No doubt you have left seeds that will grow and be just as beautiful. I look forward to your offspring. I will love them too. Thank you and good night. The pleasure was all mine.
He's trying to sign us off here. All right, let's give him another one for that. See, and how do people get these things? Send money to what?
Oh, they come in and I read them.
I can't let you do this. We got to do a little weather.
This is commercial. This isn't a commercial
All right.
program. Right?
You done yet?
No, I'm ready for you. Yeah.
I got about 20 minutes. We got about 8.
Go ahead.
All right. The weather of Iceland. This is written by meteorologist Ed Hummel.
Ed Hummel.
He's got nothing to
Hummel?
There's no relation.
Hummel. They got nothing to do with the Hummel
Is he
figure.
German? He must be German.
He
I
could be.
don't know. No, that'd be Himmel.
Hummel.
All right. Iceland is a volcanic island in the middle of the North Atlantic. I didn't know that. That spans latitude 64 to 66 north, if you look up occasionally, and that puts it just below the Arctic Circle. The massive Greenland ice cap, ice cap, lies about 200 miles to the northwest, while a branch of the Gulf Stream called the Ermiger Current practically surrounds the island with relatively warm ocean water from such a high latitude. Ocean water temperatures in the vicinity of Iceland vary from the low 40s Fahrenheit in the winter to the mid 50s Fahrenheit. That's still chilly.
Yes.
During the summer, for much of the coastline, with just the north and northwest coast dropping a bit colder at all times of the year. What are you doing? Very clear. I can see this out of the corner of my eye. Very, very. Not moving.
You have good peripheral
Go ahead, keep
vision.
going.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I can't see straight ahead, though. Very rarely, winter ice is formed in the Denmark Strait. Those little bonds are, right? Between Iceland and Greenland, and turn the page, and even touch the northwest fjords.
Fjords.
And north coast during extremely cold years. Though that hasn't really happened since the end of the Little Ice Age. I remember that in the mid-19th century. You look like it.
Yeah.
The overall effect of the relatively warm ocean water surrounding the country is to keep Iceland much more moderate than its northerly latitude would suggest. Okay, take it away, Niki.
Sure, where are we?
Thank you.
Ah.
Could you come on, give her something else, Mrs. McMahon?
Iceland's position in the North Atlantic puts it in the main storm track between North America to Europe and the Arctic region to the north of Scandinavia. Therefore, weather conditions across most of the island are frequently unsettled, and stormy with strong winds are very common, especially from September through May. Even the summer months, June, July, and August, can occasionally see some relatively strong winds with stormy conditions, with some years actually experiencing more frequent summer storms if such a pattern becomes stuck over the North Atlantic, as is the case this summer.
Yeah, the atmosphere has a memory, so it locks things in.
Yeah.
Locks in bagel.
No, I get
You
it.
like to eat on that. Well, thank you. You don't get anything, do you, Bill? All right.
Many times, even in winter, the storms will pass to the west of Iceland and bring heavy rains over most of the lower elevations, while only the higher elevations see heavy snow. This has led to a landscape that tends to be green with grass and shrubs over most of the lower elevations. The Vikings actually found birch forests there, but eventually cut them all down.
Would this be the Minnesota Vikings?
No.
I didn't think so. Fran Tarkington.
While the higher elevations tends to have just gravel and lava rocks that are covered by snow for much of the winter, but which completely lose the snow during each summer. However, the highest elevations, above about 5,000 feet, are covered by 5 major glaciers, including, that's an Icelandic word I can't pronounce.
Okay, good.
Oh.
The largest in Europe, as well as many much smaller ones capping some of the highest mountains. The lower elevations do get occasional snowfalls during the October to May stormy season, when the migrating storms pass just to the south and east of the island. But snow cover rarely lasts for more than a week or so before the next mild rain event occurs to wash it all away.
That sounds like Atlanta, Georgia. No.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Where are you tonight? Okay.
Storms that move near Iceland can become very intense, with winds that frequently reach hurricane force in the winter. Besides causing the occasional blizzard, conditions that can bring heavy snowfall with huge drifts, these storms can also cause torrential rains that blow horizontally and can cause localized flooding from swollen rivers and streams. If the storms tend to stall just to the west of Iceland, they can bring a sustained and strong flow of near-tropical air at any time of the year.
Yeah.
And that situation will lead to long periods of thick advection fog
That means it's being moved in by the wind.
that blows up from the south on 30 to 50 knot winds. Storms that move over Iceland and then stall to the northeast of the island can cause a prolonged period of cold air from off the Greenland ice cap that blows in on 30 to 40 knot northwest winds. Such cold air is tempered by the relatively warm water that separates Iceland from Greenland, but that relatively warm ocean water also makes for a lot of instability showers that frequently mix with snow and ice pellets if the air is cold enough to give a
Ice
dusting
spell is a technical
over,
term for sleep.
over any areas that have bare ground.
Don't look at me like that.
These strong cold and dry winds can also lead to enough evaporative cooling so that lingering puddles will freeze at temperatures as warm as 36 or 37 degrees Fahrenheit. The snow squalls and ice pellets can also fall at temperatures as high as 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and frequently do.
Wow. You know, we could do an Iceland quiz, like who discovered and first settled Iceland.
Yeah,
The Minnesota Vikings.
You're right.
1922, right?
Yeah.
I'll give you a clue. Hamlet.
Hamlet?
Egg.
No, that's omelet.
Isn't this password?
Yeah.
Dane.
Yeah.
There you go, the Italian in the audience. Very good. Take a bow. Okay, don't fall over. Oh, jeez, you're killing me. This could go around the world for our troops. Or as Barbara Wall, our troops. Elmer Fudd, our troops. All right, I would like to, before we... Wait a minute. I would like to announce on October 8th of this year, we're going to have a mezzo-soprano come in here.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've met her. She's very good.
Do you have her name? Do you remember her name?
Yeah.
What is it?
Larissa, and then it's a long Russian name after that.
Yeah, she's Russian, yes.
Well, somebody is. Maybe her husband.
Well, she's an American.
Yeah. And her husband plays the trumpet, and the four kids, children, they're musically inclined also.
Yes.
So the gentleman over here, you sicko. Oh, sorry. He suggested, and I haven't brought this up yet because I don't want to get. I wanted to show up. That they bring everybody show up, and then we'd have the Von Trapp family going.
Sure.
Now we got to tell the hills are alive.
No, no, it's a very
sound of
music,
musica.
very
Don't
musical
sing.
family.
I should be here October.
Do, re, mi, and all that sort of stuff. It's a good song.
Do, a deer, a female deer. Do.
Okay,
thank you. What do you got?
This is a little...
I watched that show many times just to see if it ends the same way.
It always is.
Yes.
Except when it's different.
Are we segueing? How much time we got left? All right, I got 30 seconds. All right, thank you. All right, 20 seconds. I want to thank Jerry Hurley for being with us today. Excellent, Jerry.
It was
unbelievable, Jerry.
It was
Unbelievable. I want to send Niki for showing up.
Yes.
Thank you. She always. I want to send Bill here with his only tie.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. And I want to thank myself for being pleasant today. And
Well, thank you for inviting us.
Oh, is that what you
thank
call
you.
it?
Yeah,
That's
you're quite courageous to
Thank you.
have this
No, you
program.
did a
lot of
fine
nerve
job.
to
Maybe
invite
next
us.
time you want to practice.
You have a lot of nerve to invite guys like us.
I
I'm
got
telling you.
a lot of nerve. That's when I said, goodbye, everybody. Bye. Just
Bye.
say
you
waving
at
to
Dunkin'.
the-
Bye-bye.
No, we can't. We do this.